I said, all right, let me go and meet him to invite him to University of Lagos. So 2 years after, I just decided. I went there. I just went there. I didn't know anybody. I didn't ask anybody. I didn't call any minister. You know, it's now you'll be called, well, I know so. So I didn't know anybody. I went by myself. I just got there and I entered the place. A move of God. I just sat down. They said, who do you want to see? The reception, I said, I want to see the secretary of the Archbishop. He said, all right, you can sit. When I sat down, and then I saw an elderly woman come, said, I want to see Papa. I said, no problem. I saw a student come like me, I want to see Papa. I said, no problem. I saw a professor, I want to see Papa. I said, no problem. A market woman, I want to see Papa. I got up. I said, listen, this thing is not the way I think it is. I said, excuse me, change it. I want to see Papa. Next thing, we were about 32 people in his reception. They said he's traveling abroad now. It just happened that the day I went coincided. Are you following what I'm saying here? When I got there, they said, the first of you go in. I said, yay. I want to invite you to University of Lagos. I will embarrass myself. Let everybody ask their own. I'll be the last. As I entered, he just got up. Where is the boy from Unilag? He had looked at the list. It's me he picked. He said, come out. I came to meet him. He said, what is the issue? I said, sir, I want to invite you to come. Apparently, University of Lagos was doing their anniversary. I think 30th anniversary. They had invited him, but there was riot, so they moved the date. He said, is it about the anniversary? I said, no, this is me. He said, me? I said, what? He said, fellowship. I said, all right. He said, when do you want me? I said, our convention is, I didn't forget, April 6th to 13th. He said, I've been booked for 2 years old. Locked. Where will you find dates? He called the secretary. Hear what I'm saying? No, the secretary came and said, you want this? I said, all right, let us go and check. As I was going, he just said, first of all, what do you believe? I was prepared for the answer. I just brought out a photograph from my back pocket. I said, sir, this is what I believe. That morning, God told me to take the photograph. I said, this is me and Bishop Oyedepo together. This is me and Reverend Emeko. He said, I know what you believe. Go. God is my witness. We got to the book. They opened it. 2 years, lockdown, full. The only dates free in 2 years were April 6th to 13th. I said, when you are in the Holy Ghost, listen to what I'm saying. They asked me, do you want us for 2 days? My mouth was shaking. Listen, when you are in daytime, you don't behave like night season. Listen to what please hear me. That is why when Joseph was going to daytime, he changed his raiment. You have to change your outlook. You are no longer, are you following what I'm saying here? Because if your eyes shook, I said no one.